everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a book review. So this book review is about a book called Helen Keller's Life, and this book was published by Scholastic. It's a biography. So how I know about Helen Keller? My dad told me about Helen Keller. She was a motivational speaker, an author, and political activist, and many other stuff. But all of this, she was doing it deaf and blind. You heard me right, deaf and blind. So how I found this book? Well, there was a book fair happening in my school, which was a Scholastic book fair. And then I had a list where I'll write down the books which I want to buy. And then I was writing down all of these books, and suddenly I saw this book called Life of Helen Keller. I was so happy because now I get to know more about Helen Keller, more of the history. So I just wrote that in my list, and then I bought it on the day. Yes. After that, I read this book in 2 days. If you're really interested in some of any story, then you'll finish it very soon. So that was how I was so excited in Helen Keller's history. So let's move on to the notes I made when I was reading this book. So I want to share it with you people. Let's go. So Helen Keller was born as a beautiful baby girl, a normal baby girl, and a healthy baby girl. But then when she was 18 months old, she had a severe illness, which can be cured by penicillin now, but penicillin was created 30 years after that. So the parents and the doctor had nothing to do but worry. But she recovered after a few months. But the illness left her deaf and blind. Then her home teacher called Annie Sullivan came to her home to, teach her the alphabets, like using the hand shapes. Then they tried a lot of ways. Helen and Annie had a lot of ways teaching. They had a lot of hard work. Finally, on 1900, she went to Radcliffe College. And on 1904, she graduated from Radcliffe College. But then, when all of this was happening, the entering and graduating, in the middle, in 1903, Helen wrote an autobiography called The Story of My Life, and a silent movie based on Helen Keller's life hit the theater, and the movie's name was called Deliverance. Well, all of this is going on, but always people die, and here are the death dates. And Helen Keller's father died when she was 16 years old. Helen Keller's mother died when she was 23 years old. Helen Keller's home teacher, Annie Sullivan, died when she was 27 years old. And Helen Keller herself died on June 1, and she died when she was 87 years old in her sleep. It's not a sad story at all. It's a very inspirational story because she's a motivational speaker, she's a political activist, she's an author, and many other stuff, while she's deaf and blind. So the moral of the story is never give up. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, click the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this to your friends so they can also like my video, subscribe, and they can also know about Helen Keller as you do so. So try to buy this book in your nearest Scholastic shop, or you can go to scholastic.com and buy it, or there's another option. If you have the app Kindle or the iPad, you can read books online for free. So see you next time. Before that, I can tell how the book is because now I don't have the book in my hand. So it'll be in a pinkish red color. It has Scholastic on top, and it says Life of Helen Keller, It might. So it says Life of Helen Keller. Helen Keller will be sitting there in an animated version. Yeah. Helen Keller will be sitting there with a book and a rose in her hand. So this is the reference I have. So if you find the book, you can just get it and read it, because when I'm at home, I can show you the book, because now I don't have it. So meet you all next time. Bye. Stay awesome.